something else. I got a candle. I'll lit a candle for you. And today was really spontaneous because I'm still a little bit ill, as you might hear from my voice. I got a cold, and I asked you guys actually embody that security. You ground them. So whenever you feel stressed, your element is earth, so it's best to be in nature and really, ground yourself. Go into the forest or everywhere, but you have to stay in the element of earth to get your mind clear. Also, you guys love food because Taurus rules the five senses, and I know a lot of Taurus moons who really love to go out and eat something and they feel immediately better. That's my advice to you. So the next one is Gemini moon, which is actually my moon sign. I'm a Gemini moon and rising. So for all my Gemini moons, you process your feelings through words. You have to communicate, and if you can't communicate with friends or family, just communicate with yourself. Write down in your journal, sing, express yourself in some way. In that way, you can ground yourself again. Because the thing is with Gemini moons, if you don't express what's inside, you get depressed. You need some form of expression. We Gemini moons, we have a lot of ideas going, and that sometimes can overstimulate ourselves because we are so much in our head, because our element is air, that we sometimes get stressed by it. So, of course, expression is very important, but please don't overanalyze. This is like the negative aspect. Don't dwell too deep into your thoughts. You need to express them, but leave them there, and it's okay. I promise you. So the next is Cancer moon. The moon is at home in Cancer. So Cancers are the nurturers of the zodiac signs. They are always there if you need help. And so they sometimes forget themselves too, because they are so nurturing, but they need to take care of themselves also. So for you Cancer moons, my advice is to make yourself some self-care rituals. As you guys already love to stay at home, make some rituals around the home that bring you back into your center and which ground you. You always love to take care of yourself, and you should take care and you should take time for that in order to calm your nerves. So next we got Leo moons. So those people, they are very extravagant with their feelings. They need to be dramatic with their feelings. They need to show everyone how they feel. So those people are very passionate and bold and confident, and they always need the attention that someone is really listening and trying to understand them. So for Leo moons, my advice is, yes, you love the attention of others, and others also gravitate towards you and want to understand you, but don't forget that you don't need confirmation for your feelings from others. You yourself can understand yourself, and that can be enough. Leo moons are very creative, and they should try to express their feelings in some form of art. That can be everything from theater, writing, so giving, so giving, that sometimes you forget yourself. So whenever you feel stressed or not in your center, come back to yourself and be a little bit egotistical. Relationships are not the first priority always. You are your first priority, and even if you can help people a lot, and even if you can give them a lot, you need to think about yourself, okay? And sometimes it's good to distance yourself from romantic interests and stuff, because sometimes you get obsessive experience, because I'm a Libra Sun and Libra Mercury. Don't throw yourself into everything. Don't lose yourself, okay? You have a lot to give, but keep something for yourself. Pour something into yourself. Pour all that love you always give other people into yourself. And you have a very good eye for beauty. Do something beautiful. A lot of Libra moods or Libra people, they love to do makeup, they love to dress them up. Do it for yourself. Just do it on a random Sunday. Just do your hair. Do a real good blowout, and you got yourself back. Next, we got Scorpio moons. So Scorpio moons are really the deepest of them all. You guys feel so much for the people you love. You are so precious, but sometimes you get obsessive. And it turns against you. Trust is really important to you. Loyalty is very important to you. So if you're stressed, or if you need to come back to yourself, do something that is meaningful to you. Scorpios need, or Scorpio moons need, an outlet that is meaningful to them, that is really nourishing their souls, or whatever that is. Pour into that. And also Scorpio moons have a lot of drama. I have a moon opposite Pluto, which is very similar to Scorpio moon. You have to really spend a lot of time with yourself to unravel all that is inside you. I'm sorry if I don't find the right words. I'm not a native speaker. I try my best. You got this moon in order to find out what hurts you. And it's things that can be in the past, which are like from 10, 20, 30 years ago, which still hold you back and which rob you of your peace. And you need to find out those things by yourself only. You can do it only by yourself. Nobody understands that. And that's a hard pill to swallow. But it is the lesson which the universe has given to you at your time of birth. And I want you to know that all those intense feelings you feel, they are there to teach you something. Spend some time with you, a lot of time with you. You need that. you say yes to everyone, you say yes to every opportunity, and sometimes you forget that you need some alone time. You don't always have to be the happy, goofy friend in the friend group. I know that you oftentimes are, and people rely on that, but sometimes you cannot play that role, and sometimes you have to go inwards and not play that character, okay? So next we got Capricorn moons. Capricorn moons take emotions very seriously, so you don't get involved with people unless you see a future with them. You guys really have a checklist what you look for in a relationship, like financial stability, integrity, family values. So you're really on business when it comes to your emotions. This moon sign is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is really harsh sometimes. It restricts you, and I have a lot of Capricorn moons in my family too, and those people, you cannot easily sense what they are feeling. They are very guarded, and sometimes you cannot quite figure out what they are really feeling, because they're so adult-like, like they just don't want to be seen as vulnerable, which is sometimes sad because they don't let themselves feel their emotions. And that's also an advice I want to give you if you're Capricorn moon. Feel your feelings and let others see you vulnerable. It's not a shame, okay? It's not a shame, and you don't have to function all the time. You're so hardworking. You always do so much. You're doing your most. But sometimes you have to let loose. That's something you can learn from a water moon sign. Feel, please. Feel. It will kill you in the end. So, what is my advice to you? Yeah, be a little bit softer to you. Be a little bit softer to you. Be as hardworking as you want to be, but still have some free time where you relax and let yourself relax without shame, because you feel that shame when you don't work. And they love to connect to you because you have so much knowledge, but sometimes they don't really know who they're talking to on a personal level, and you would also benefit from people knowing you more, I guess. So Pisces moons, I love Pisces moons because they are so sensitive and giving. They are really the last sign of the zodiac, so they combine all traits and all characteristics into one sign. Pisces moons really look for love that feels like God. They have a spiritual approach to life, and they desire to have a relationship, or have just like in general relationships with people that are very deep. And I don't know, I just love them. They are just like so empathetic, but they sometimes lose themselves because they can understand the others so well that they lose themselves. And what they're really looking for in another person is something godlike. And I mean, we're living in this reality, and still or especially Pisces moons, they desire to find that love that is unconditional and out of this world, like in the movies. And that is sometimes a trap. So you guys are really the only sign, I would say, that is able to be unconditionally accepting. Of course, everyone is able to that, but Pisces or Pisces moon specifically, they are able to really be that. And my advice to you is to really use spirituality in order to ground yourself. Music, art can help you so much because you're ruled by the planet Neptune, which rules all those things, and you should really pour yourself into that in order to ground you, because you know, in comparison to like the earth signs or the air signs, you really need to explore other dimensions and other worlds. For example, in art, in order to feel happy, you need to build your own world in your head, or you know what I mean. You need to be a little bit delusional. You need that delusion in order to stay sane. And I can really much relate to that because I have a 12th house moon, which is really similar. And I'm reaching also for these other worlds in my music. I want to like express a feeling, and I just love you guys, really. I'm not allowed to say that, but you are my favorites. I love you. Bye. Oh, thank you for joining into a little astrology session. I'm actually still a little bit tired from my cold, and I'm still recovering. I hope, though, that you could get some info out of that and enjoyed my little talk here in my bedroom with me. Sometimes I'm worrying that my English is too bad to really delve deep into topics like astrology, because it needs much more explaining, which I feel sometimes I lack. I lack the right words, and still I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. Please let me know that if my English is okay. Yeah, I hope I could inspire some of you to maybe check out astrology more. It means the world to me if you try out astrology